Hello friends, Tommy Wave here, back with another Hearthstone deck spotlight. Are a dragon and a genie ruining your ladder experience?
Oh no!
Need an early game minion to tango with those dastardly demon hunters? Well, do I have the card for you? It's Bird. Today's deck is the Veilbatross Priest, which comes to us courtesy of Poimlok over on Twitch. Go check them out. This is a Resurrect style of Priest, aiming to gum up the board in the mid game with Convincing Infiltrator and his best friend Psychopomp. Leveraging this, we can hopefully make it to the end game, where cards like Katrina Muerte and Mass Resurrection really shine, especially when paired with Archmage Vargoth. As far as the deck's namesake cards go, Bad Luck Albatross can shut down certain strategies, especially if it comes back multiple times with our Resurrect effects. And Sethek Veilweaver turns our removal and buff spells into value generators. It's often best saved until the late game where you can get multiple spells off. For today's deck spotlight, I'm going to be trying something a little bit different. I'll be showing you my first game with the deck, going through all the motions, learning how it works, learning how to mulligan. Then I'll show you another where we have a bit more experience. Once again, big shout out to Poimlok, and let's get into the games.
Versus Illidan.
Okay, first game here with the Veilbatross
Raw power
Priest.
is no substitute for true strength.
Fittingly, it is against a Demon Hunter, of course. Now, looks like Poimlok did include a bit of a mulligan guide here. They mentioned that we want to keep Smite, Penance, Sethek Veilweaver, Holy Nova, Convincing Infiltrator, Vargoth, Shadow Madness, and the Albatross. So we've got some of that. So I guess we'll send back this. Holy Nova probably going to be pretty good against any type of aggressive Demon Hunter. We've got the Shadow Madness, which I think might be one of the better cards in the matchup. Okie dokes. So we might look at trying to hit the Holy Nova. So we'll just go for it. Oh my gosh, okay. Right. Well, now we probably need to do something a bit more immediate. So we can Shadow Madness, trade off these Veilwings. Maybe we trade one for the Battle Fiend. No, we need to trade off both of these so then we can Holy Nova eventually, but oh gosh, just next turn. Next turn doesn't look real good though. Like we have no players.
I cannot do that.
We really can't afford to take this much damage, so. What an opener by our opponent with the double frenzied Felwing.
Those without eyes truly see.
Though, if our opponent doesn't have a, there you go. If our opponent doesn't have a Skull of Gul'dan or something to, re-gas up. Yep. Oh yeah, leaning pretty heavily on this. What did they put on top? Oh, that's a pretty good one. Yep. Pretty low. Can we climb back up? Definitely a game where Metamorphosis. Oh, Kane. Yikes. I mean, we can't play the Convincing Infiltrator. That will result in us dying. We could Smite Nova. I guess that kills it. We could go for like the Veilweaver, Smite, and then hope to hit something. Guess we just gotta play it safe.
I see his weakness. We're with you.
Yep. So unfortunately, if they have a glaive wielder, we die. Having to use both those holy nobles is
A weary traveler.
rough. They're gonna trade this Satyr Overseer off? They do. Okay. Bit slow, but yeah, let's just get that down. Other option there is we could have gone for like Infiltrator Veil Weaver if we think that our opponent's
Now I am
yikes.
complete.
If we thought that our opponent was gonna ignore the Veil Weaver, might allow us to get a bit more value. Eesh. Opponent still has Metamorphosis up. So they have 10 in play. I mean, we could go like Veil Weaver, hit it with a Psyche Split, and then renew. Maybe we just need to go for the Infiltrator. Let's do this first. Soul Mirror or Holy Nova? And we do have a big clear, so we'll take the Holy Nova. Not 100% on that. Feels like we might potentially get into a situation where we're a bit more of a onboard play. Oh wow. Okay. That's us. Dang. Warblade's too good, so... Well, we did have an okay start, but yeah, our opponent had that absolutely banana start with the double frenzied Fellwing.
The forest fights back. A loon give me strength.
Okay. Up against a druid. I haven't been seeing too many really aggressive druids. Let's check the metagame over on HS Replay. And take a look. What's doing it in druid? Spell druid. Big druid. Some token druids running around. I think we'll hedge our bets. Let's keep a penance and we'll send everything else back. If we knew for sure that it was some kind of aggressive druid, then we could go for... We could keep both the smite and the penance. Looks like large druid. We'll save these renews for pairing with a Veil Weaver. Get some extra value.
Now how about...
Bird? No, draw. Yep. And a bird this time? Nope. More draw. Psychopomp not looking too great. Yeah, I mean, we could coin out this Vargoth, but probably going to need to save it. Looks like we will be leaning pretty heavily on Mass Resurrection. Probably save our coin for it. Good.
Greetings, fellow humans.
We must stop this corruption.
Pretty easy Psychopomp here.
The end begins. Greetings.
And might actually just fire off Penance just to slow things down a little bit. Would love to have Shadow Madness that boy. I know in a previous version of this deck, it did include Galacrond, and I felt like that was a really good way to outgrind a deck like this. As it is at the moment, like I don't know, we don't have anything that kind of says like, oh, you're definitely going to win this game. Like you kind of need to just, I guess, hope that the Mass Resurrections are enough. Your opponent runs out of gas at some point.
Fellow humans.
Okay.
It is your time.
Oh, we've dealt with something. Sure, our opponent has plenty of whammies to go. Opponent just
A
straight up
wild
pass.
miscalculation.
He did.
What is Elun's will?
Unsure about this one, folks. We could risk it and go for the Vargoth, but I really would rather not have this the token that pops out yet. Reborn. So we'll just get the bird in play. I think that fills up our mass resurrection.
My dream is your nightmare.
Yep.
Humans?
So we could smite this, trade.
I wonder.
And then mass resurrection. Or what do we do? I think we might have goofed ourselves a bit here. Nice, alright. At the very least, this is, even if our opponent just has a direct answer to this, it puts the Vargoth in our Resurrect pool. Opponent didn't get the immediate dragon.
Feeble magic amuses.
Fudge. Yeah, I guess no need to attack with the Vargoth. Birds! And if we can protect this Vargoth long enough.
My father's blood. Greeting.
Some sweet tempo plays, look at that. That turn 11, turn 12 tempo, that's a big dragon.
You think this is your time? It is mine.
2 in 22, what is it, 7 out of 22? It's probably a pretty reasonable shot. So we want to trade our birds in.
I wonder.
Holy Nova to get rid of the Reborn. Then try trading one of these in. So we're going to get a Holy Nova at the end of the turn. So
My
let's...
father's blood.
Okay. 3 portals down.
We must stop this corruption.
Oof, the value. Can we wipe our opponent's board this turn so that our Grave Rune targets one of our minions? 4, 5, 6, 7,
I wonder.
8, 9, 10. We can kill this with damage. Trade here. Will I actually trade off into... difficult.
I wonder.
Maybe we just go for the mass resurrection this turn.
Away, intruder!
And I'll do it now, just so we don't get Psychopomp, hopefully.
It is your task. My behold!
Lads, 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 lads.
Fellow heel.
Alright, we finally get to Grave Rune. Which we'll probably do on one of these infiltrators. Don't see why not. We're gonna get a random casting anyway, so what's it on? Vargoth? Great. Okay. No whammies. And if we manage to win this game without casting a Plague of Death or a Soul Mirror, then that may say that our assessment of the matchup is very incorrect. That's pretty good though. Well, our opponent's on 12 and we have 12 damage in play, so...
Well played.
Cry more.
I wonder if it was the birds that did our opponent in. I'd love to know how many of these were birds. But yeah, great game. GG's, well played to our opponent. Wow, what a great video. For more of my suspect play choices, be sure to check out one of the videos next to my head, and make sure that you subscribe to get more Hearthstone content in your subscription feed.